7, 6, 11, 5, 4, 17, 32 the day.
28 Years Later, directed by Danny Boyle, starring Jodie Comer, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and Ralph Fiennes. A group of survivors live on a small island. When one of them decides to venture onto the mainland, he discovers a mutation.
There's no discharge in the wall.
Hey there, well there, it's Rogue here. I was pretty excited to watch 28 Years Later, but did it live up to my expectations? This is going to be a spoiler review. Let's start with the positives. I really enjoyed the gore in this movie. Carnage Candy is present. A lot of it is practical as well. I absolutely love to see practical work. Especially in a movie like this, it raises the stakes for the film, and it's just much nastier. Aaron Taylor Johnson is the lead for the first half of the movie. He is so good in this role. He has a lot of charisma on screen. I thought Aaron Taylor Johnson gave such a good performance with this character. This is a layered character that loves his family, loves his son, but is also cheating on his wife. And Aaron Taylor Johnson does such a really good job balancing that while still maintaining believability that he can survive this apocalypse. This movie was needing much more Aaron Taylor Johnson. I also really liked the son character played by Alfie Williams. I thought this child actor did pretty good with the material he was given, and he does have to carry the last half of this movie, which he didn't do completely too great with, but it wasn't his fault, and I thought he did give a good performance. I really enjoyed watching the chemistry between Alfie Williams and Aaron Taylor Johnson. It's believable that these two are father and son during the apocalypse. And my final positive for the film is going to be the community. I thought it was very interesting that they live on an island and they are able to go to the mainland when the tide is low. I wish we could have learned more about the community and the various roles that we are shown. There is a causeway that people can use to cross when the tide is low, and I think that is just so fascinating, and it was also visually very stunning on film. All right, let's talk about the aspects of the film that I feel mixed about. The mother character played by Jodie Comer doesn't have much to do except be hurt and sad. So she spends the first half in the movie laying around in bed, not feeling too good. It's a mystery what exactly she is sick with, but she is bedridden. In the second half of the film, she's almost childlike and a bit of a nuisance. But she's also able to kill the infected with her bare hands. Then we find out she has cancer and she's killed immediately. I don't know, this character was just strange. It was like she was just there to be the MacGuffin for other characters' motivations. And the writing just wasn't very good for this character.
There's no discharge in the wall.
The alpha infected character is good in theory, but it was not executed very well. I think that the physical performance from the actor was pretty good, but the writing, the lore surrounding this alpha infected was not great. What I like most about the alpha is the way he would take a trophy, he would rip off the head and spinal column. Very similar to Predator. I like that. That's probably the only thing I like about the alpha infected character. I do have more I'd like to say, so let's jump into the negatives. The infected are capable of reproducing. The alpha has gotten a female pregnant, but it's not an infected baby. It's not a zombie baby. Okay. The practical work also starts to look a bit rough around this point in the film. A few of the kills that the alpha doesn't look very good. One in particular where he rips the head off of a soldier. It looks really fake. The head is laughable. It barely looks like the actor. And the alpha also has a prosthetic penis. A huge prosthetic penis. Huge prosthetic penis. I'm not sure why that creative decision was made, but it's pretty hilarious. Ralph Fiennes plays a doctor character, and everything about this character I did not like. Ralph Fiennes gave a performance that was subdued, but I guess the best he could have done given the work he was given. The writing is just not good in this movie. Ralph Fiennes' character is a doctor, and he is the one that diagnoses the mom with cancer, and with her consent, he kills her. Which, yeah, okay, she was dying of cancer, but that doesn't mean you have to kill her instantly. It was just a strange creative decision. And the doctor character also has a skeleton shrine. The practical effects look terrible. The skulls just look so bad, and the bones, everything just looks really bad with this skeleton shrine. And my final negative for the film is going to be Jimmy, played by Jack O'Connell. I could not sing high enough praises for Jack O'Connell in my review for Sinners, but here, in 28 years later, this is terrible. It's mostly the writing, but the performance is also... Jimmy is a character that is teased throughout the entire film, and when he is finally introduced at the end in the last few minutes, it is laughably bad. I mean, the last few minutes of this film is absolutely terrible, ridiculous, laughably bad. I mean, from the beginning to the end is night and day. Everything to do with Jimmy is just ridiculous, and they are trying to set up a sequel. I'm not interested. I'm still gonna watch it, but I'm not interested in seeing where things go with Jimmy and the gang. No, thank you. Overall, I felt very much disappointed with 28 years later. The trailers are much better than the movie. I thought the writing was not great for these characters. And these characters do have an interesting foundation. There are interesting ideas. They're just executed very badly. It's two different movies in one, and the second half is terrible. Everything to do with Jimmy is ridiculous. I can't believe that made it into the final cut of the movie. For this franchise to have a hiatus of nearly 20 years and then come back with this, no bueno. No bueno. I am going to give 28 years later a Rogue Reviews 3.5 out of 10.
7, 6, 11, 5, 4, 17.
Join my Rogues Gallery by clicking the subscribe button. A big thank you to everyone who made it to the end of the video. Give this video a like and leave a comment down below to show your support. And follow me on Instagram at Alexis Has Gone Rogue.